The endless skyline of lush green pine trees touches the cloudy firmament. The lofty mountains are bespangled with a charming backdrop of floating clouds. The breezy morning is bathed in a unique freshness. The atmosphere gets intoxicating as the day dawns, bewitching the onlooker. This beautiful place is Gulmarg, the meadow of flowers. Nestled among fir and pine-covered slopes, the wide meadow offers a synthesis of exciting outdoor activities and a bracing natural ambience. Gulmarg has a magnetic attraction for the rich as well as the poor. Of late, the place has received more attraction because of modern aerial ropeway, gondola. The ropeway has made another highland meadow called Kongdori, 4 kilometers from Gulmarg, easily accessible. As the gondola moves, a winding trail of thick copses, slanting trees, and open grasslands, fragrant with blooming wildflowers, unfurls itself. Vista upon vista of Himalayan grandeur opens up as the gondola glides on merrily. The discovery of the trip, however, is the spectacle of life below the gondola. High up in the mountains, away from the jostling crowds and resting in the arms of a beautiful panorama, resides a nomadic hill tribe. The dulcet voices emanating from somewhere. The interiors of the small habitat sound enticing.
Maya ruddi aaye ravi, Maya ruddi aaye ravi. Asa pani lai lai pa liya, chengan khade loka, Maya chengan khade loka. Asa jhootha jalam ja liya, madi odani da palla hai, madi odani.
इस जगह का क्या नाम है?
इस जगह का नाम हागड़पत।
हम तो गरीब हैं, पहाड़ों पर रहने वाले हैं। कोई माल मवेशी लेकर आ जाते हैं।
We are poor people and reside in forests and mountains. We come here with our livestock to feed ourselves. Our days pass by toiling hard. We stay here during summer months and pack home before winter. We live hand to mouth, earn a little to feed our family.
हमारा धंधा सिर्फ इतना ही है।
Their ethereal lifestyle is the best bit of the experience at hand. Popularly known as Khans, the people residing at this place do not belong to any clan of Gujars or Bakarwals, but come from a village called Chindusa, about 30 kilometers from here. This place, Hakarpatri, serves as their summer resort. To some of them, it is the conviviality, the singing and laughter in a group that makes life look beautiful. And for some others, it is a mere survival trip that makes them stay put among woods and hills.
We like mountains and forests. We stay here for a few months and cultivate vegetables for our daily consumption. It is sheer poverty that gets us here. Otherwise, who likes to leave one's home? We females accompany our men. They work outside, we cook and keep home. We also get our children with us, and their education suffers.
The hutments in which they live are constructed in an intricate way. Made up of rare forest wood, the big logs are compactly joined to make a strong structure. Though undersized, the huts are warm and wear an uncanny look. The bedroom, kitchen, and even the stable for animals, all is rolled in one in the hut. The flooring is exquisitely made of green twigs and branches of wild trees.
We fetch these twigs and branches from forests and use them as a flooring by spreading it over the ground and then covering it with blankets. These twigs are replaced and burnt once they dry.
Nature, wildlife, and human beings. The fusion is queer yet alluring. With their indigenous traditions, the people here lend a special tang to the secluded area they inhabit. Simple living is their hallmark. With a self-sustained economy, they easily fulfill their simple needs. A small livestock of hens, ducks, goats, cows, etc., and kitchen garden is what fulfills their major requirements. The necessities are meager, and so are the stocks. The day starts early with a simple breakfast of maize bread and endless cups of salt tea. The men then prepare the horses for venturing out to make some money. While they go out, women perform all household chores. Life for the women here is tough, yet it is gratifying and peaceful. Fetching water from a distant stream is a part of their daily schedule. having done with their household drudgery, that includes cooking, cleaning, and mopping of mud floors, they set out to collect firewood from forests. Of course, drudgery and hard toil is writ large on their faces. At times, they appeared defeated and dismayed. But it isn't so. The tough living has bestowed on them an unflinching faith. They are quiet, yet articulate, and not unaware of the troubles faced by their counterparts in the cities.
As such, there is no difference between urban and rural women. Urban women lead a comfortable life. They cook on gas while we cook on the hearth. We have to perform various chores like fetching drinking water, cutting grass, and collecting firewood.
Albeit an endless source of fascination to the visitors, the ecosystem of the place they inhabit is inevitably affected by them. The vast depletion of the forest cover, to which theirs is no mean contribution, has assumed alarming proportions. The cutting of forests for firewood and construction purposes has harmed the charm of a beauteous place like this. Cattle grazing leads to perishing of fresh saplings. Tree after tree seems to be disappearing with no saplings to replace them. Nonetheless, the intrusion of the gondola has also devastated the forests on a large scale. Gondola has stabbed the chest of a majestic pine-covered terrain. Moreover, it has gashed the dreams of poor people whose gullibility makes them vulnerable to all kinds of deprivation. Gondola has deprived them of their skimpy livelihood they earned as poniwalas.
We have been coming here for the last 50 years. Earlier, we used to earn to our satisfaction, but the gondola has drastically deprived us of our modest earnings.
Gondola has given a severe setback to our livelihood. Now everyone prefers the gondola to a horse ride.
Prior to the installing of gondola in Gulmarg, these horsemen were always seen busy carrying tourists from one spot to another. Now, with gondola there, the earning of Khans of this clan has received a setback. The weather in Gulmarg is always unpredictable. The clouds cover the entire blue sky within minutes, and heavy rains catch all unawares. The people living under the gondola, with hardly any modern means of entertainment available to them, enjoy themselves in their own way. They dance at the tune of drizzling rains and entertain themselves with a sight of serene and chaste woods. Their recreation reflects their innocent and ordinary desires. Every day ends at a trite note. The usual sundries that a Khan father brings home, and the Khan child grabs so gleefully. The day rises and sets with nothing novel in store for them. The gondola keeps meandering up and down the slopes of Gulmarg, and the Khans on the lookout for their bread. Thus, the wide meadow nestles amidst nature's plenty, as modernity rubs shoulders with the primitivity mirrored in the lifestyle of the Khans. Autumn drops in, and life packs up for the winter home, only to return next summer. And so the cycle moves, and the Khan seems to chaunt, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever.